A prolific prosecutor tries to weasel out of a DUI. Here it is.
I understand we might be having a better night. What is this?
Yeah.
Who's trying to hand me? Joseph Ruddy. Is that you?
That's me.
Are you an active assistant U.S. State Attorney?
I am.
You are?
We have an older Dodge Charger here on the sidewalk.
Okay, well. You understand why I'm here?
I had an accident on the collar.
You did? Why didn't you stop?
I didn't realize that it seemed serious.
Do you need me to call medical services? Do you have a back issue?
No.
You're like really leaning. It's got me concerned.
No.
Okay. So I'm out here because there was a hit and run. You hit a vehicle and you ran. Okay. You ran because you're drunk. You probably didn't realize that you hit the vehicle. Am I right in that aspect?
Yes.
So are you a district attorney for the state or for the government?
A USA. Assistant U.S. Attorney.
So you realize when they pull my body-worn camera footage and they see this is going to go really bad. So, yeah, as long as we're on the same page at that. Do you have your insurance for the vehicle? Looks like it could be it there, Geico.
Geico.
And they gave Geico a free commercial. Put the picture up, full mask. Sir, you actually had the right to remain silent. Prolific federal narcotics prosecutor, Joseph Ruddy, who was so drunk, he could barely stand up, leaned against his pickup when police arrived at his house to investigate a 4th of July hit and run. Despite being so drunk, he still managed to fish out his DOJ, Department of Justice business card. In the body cam footage from a Tampa police officer, the prosecutor attempted to leverage his position, weasel out of a crime he committed. Per the AP, when officers arrived at the prosecutor's home in the suburb of Temple Terrace, they found him hunched over his pickup, holding his keys and using the vehicle for support, the report said. The officers noted that he had urinated on himself, was unable to walk without help, and failed a field sobriety test. The prosecutor, whose blood alcohol level tested at 0.17%, twice the legal limit, was charged with driving under the influence with property damage, a first-degree misdemeanor punishable by up to a year in prison. Despite his own admission and witness testimony, he was not charged with leaving the scene of an accident. Now, let me tell you why he wasn't charged with that. I don't know if you noticed the subtle way the officer actually helped him, okay? So the officer said, you hit a car and you ran because you kept going because you're drunk. And he said, you probably didn't know that you hit it, right? You probably didn't know. So when he said that, he provided the defense necessary to not charge him with hit and run. It requires malicious intent, meaning you have to know you committed the crime. It requires mens rea to be charged with that. But despite being charged with DUI, the 59-year-old remained on the job for 2 months, representing the United States in court as recently as last week to notch another win for the task force he helped create 2 decades ago, targeting cocaine smuggling at sea. On Wednesday, a day after the AP asked the Justice Department about his status, the Justice Department spokesperson would not say whether he had been suspended, but said that the prosecutor, while still employed, was removed July 11th from his role as a supervisor at the U.S. Attorney's Office in Tampa. The case also has been referred to the Office of Inspector General, and such an Inspector General's probe would likely focus on if he was trying to utilize his position for private gain. And that's really going to be about all there is. He will be given an opportunity to retire. He's had a long career, obviously a successful career, and then an unwise, ridiculous decision like this is the capstone. Okay, dear brother, thoughts here?
Yeah, he barely had the ability to stand, but he had the wherewithal to know that power and privilege can give him some benefit in this world. That's all we need to know.
He wasn't too drunk to remember that part, right?
No,
All right.